What retired pro could return to meta?
I don't know, most of them are like 40 now, aren't they?
A retired pro that could return to the game, Pistola, without a doubt. The guy, whenever he's played Halo, whatever title it's on, he's always been at the top of the pile. You know, we miss Ola, of course. I'd love to still see him competing. I hope he's doing well, but no one's ever doubted the individuality that Pistola has had. So if he returned tomorrow, he would be a name we'd be talking about in tournaments to come.
Pistola. I'm sure that's what most people would say. Pistola, Hook could come back and be really good. Neptune could come back and be really good. Obviously, they're doing other things right now, but they would be really good. But Ola, I think this game fits Ola perfectly. I think most people I talk to feel the same way, that Ola maybe rang it in a little bit too quick.
He was on our team earlier in this game and is a very good player. He's one of the most accomplished players in Halo history. He's somebody that I would love to see back competing.
I've talked about this a few times before, especially on my stream as well, but Ola is definitely that player. I really would hope to see him come back because he absolutely can still be thriving in this ecosystem, for sure.
I think there's a few pro players that could come back to the game and do really well in Halo Infinite's meta, despite the speed and just how different it is from games of old. But one name that comes to mind is certainly Roy, and I think a lot of it is his individual skill, right? His actual micro, and of course, there's been textbooks written on just how good his shot has been. But I think it's also his attitude, right? When you talk to Roy, unsurprisingly, it's not that dissimilar from Lunch. Roy just kind of bleeds excellence. And you have to imagine if you put him on a main stage, I think when you put Roy in a scenario like that, he's gonna find success, he's gonna find a way to win. And I think you could throw Roy in anything and he would just excel.
I think Roy could play in any era and be the best player in the game. Roy was a guy that I looked up to my entire career. Before I was playing, as I was playing, after I was playing, Roy seemed to be individually dominant.
I think everyone loves Roy, and Roy's our boy. I think that guy can just pick up Halo and just naturally be at the top. He did it on Halo 4, he did it on Halo 5, I think he definitely could on Infinite. Yes, definitely Roy.
I play against his brother in matchmaking all the time, Lunchbox, and he's honestly still out here destroying everybody, even the pros, so I don't see why his brother wouldn't be able to do the same. Dude, he would be so good at this game. I'm not gonna lie. If him and Jason competed, they would be winning events, I know for a fact.
I think Roy can play literally any Halo game, any game, and find success on a professional level. Give me Roy.
I mean, an easy cop-out answer would be like Roy. Like, the dude, he has such a steady shot that he can anchor. He also knows how to play fast. He showed his skill in playing at the top of like Halo 5.
I think there's two that come to mind off the bat. Technically, he's not retired because he coaches Optic, but Lunchbox and Roy. I think those two could have definitely been good at Halo Infinite the way the game is. It's not like the fastest game. There's not like the craziest amount of mechanics. There's like enough for there to be like a decent skill gap and stuff, but I definitely think they could have been good in this game if they had really committed to playing it. But I do respect Lunchbox taking that coaching role. I think he's done a great job for Optic. So.
I think one retired player who could come back and compete and still compete with the very best would be Lunchbox. Funny enough, I play him in matchmaking almost every day or every couple of days, and he absolutely could still play. And even to the point where I've written him, be like, "Why aren't you playing?" Where he just jokingly said like he can't do it every day, kind of thing. But yeah, I think if he committed to it, he'd be right there.
I gotta go with Lunchbox. I mean, I know he's coaching, but I play him in ranked every now and then, and he's actually really good at the game. So I think if he really wanted to and he had the time to do it, he could definitely like still hang.
Dude, I played him matchmaking and he like dropped like 20 kills in the Slayer. And I was like, I wrote him like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, you know, like you're coaching, like go coach. Like, if you're dropping 20 kills, like come back to competing, you know? He plays all the time. Yeah, he plays all the time. Which, I mean, to be fair, to be a good coach, I mean, it probably really helps him, you know? Yeah. Probably really helps him understand the game, so.
Multiple people said Lunchbox. They said like in rank, he's getting like 20 plus.
No, yeah, he's good in rank.
Shit, give me Walshy. Like, what's that dude so casting? Like, he can compete at the top. Walshy can compete at the top. Yeah, maybe Walshy.
Carmea said Walshy. Okay. I mean, where do we start? First, the carpal tunnel, right? I'm having it. He's older than me, so he's definitely having it. Secondly, the hearing. You know, again, and I'm speaking from experience here, right? He's losing it. There are times where I say things and he just completely ignores me. Now, I don't know if he's just ignoring me because, you know, it's just Dave, but come on, guys. Carmea, really? Come he'll kill me for saying this, but Richie Hines, I mean, get your boy back on the sticks. He'll go for it in a heartbeat. He'll kill me for saying that. Actually, I would like to see T Squared jump back into it. I think if there's one guy who has that drive, that competitive drive, and it's never gone away, it's T Squared. So I would definitely love to see him do that, if he were to.
Everyone's gonna think about Pistola, for example, that which retired early on Infinite, and I think could still like come back anytime and try to compete at the highest level. Another one would be Snipe Down. I'd love to see Eric back on the game as well.
If you love Halo, click that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, you're gonna drop -13 on your next ranked game.